I remember I was there at the altar crying, like I'm tired of being poor, God. And it was just so amazing because that same day after church, I was in the parking lot talking to one of the sisters in the parking lot, and then one of the other sisters of the parking lot walked up to me with her checkbook out, and she said, "How much do you need?" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "God told me to take my checkbook out and ask you how much you needed." And I remember I had been looking at some dress shoes already, so I kind of had an idea of how much money I needed to go get me some nice dress shoes and a couple of shirts and pants. And I was like, boom, I need this much because I was just praying and asking God to help me to buy some church clothes. And that same day, this person came and opened up her checkbook and wrote down the amount I asked for. And so I'm saying that to say this, that was the beginning of my relationship with God. That was my beginning of my walk with God. And I was asking, God let me just ask. I would just ask for things and God would bless me. But then it started to become a time where I wasn't just getting everything I asked for. And God was like, okay, while you're reading my word, I want you to read this. Ask and it will be given. And now it says seek and you'll find. Now you're going to need to put a little more effort into it. I will be found by you. Jeremiah 29:11. When you look for me, I will be found by you. Um, Matthew 7:7. Seek and you'll find. And then he says, then you got to knock. And there's levels to this. There's levels. How are we going to know about these levels if we're not in our word?